Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I just want to do a flip through for my planner from the week of February 26th through March 3rd. So today is Monday when I'm filming this, Monday, March 4th, so it's a week later. But we had a great week. It was a lot of fun. I loved this spread. This is definitely, I'm going to say, one of my favorites. I don't know if it's top 10, top 20, whatever, because I have a lot of spreads, obviously, all the years I've done it, but this is definitely up there. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun using it, and looking at it now just makes me smile. But Monday I worked from home. I ordered groceries. Chris did the Kroger pickup. I did laundry, kind of normal things. But Chris played the lottery. He likes to do scratch-offs occasionally. And he got, I think, 3 scratch-offs. And on one of them, he won $500. It was crazy. It was so cool. I was proud of him. I'm sure he's lost more than that in his work up to get to the 500. But sometimes you just have to have some fun. And that was pretty fun. I made chicken with gravy and rice. It was actually, I had some frozen. It was a super easy dinner. And we were watching Sopranos and Blacklist. Both of those are so good. I've seen The Sopranos before, but I've never seen Blacklist before. And oh my gosh, I am hooked. It is so, so good. So, so good. And the doodle of the day was washi tape. So there's my doodle. The doodle of the day for Tuesday, which I wasn't crazy about this spread at all, was, oh, I didn't see it for a minute, fancy snake. So that was fun. Not just a snake, but a fancy one. I had to add the bow tie after I was on the phone with Tracy, and she showed me hers, and she had a bow tie on hers, and I was like, oh, I need to put a bow tie on my snake. So you should check out her channel too. I don't know if she shows all of her doodles, but she said she might do that. So I don't know if she did or not. I honestly don't remember, because I know I see them. Usually we send them to each other just because it's fun and we're crazy. But let's see. Tuesday I had to work in the office. I started a audiobook called On What Grounds, and it's a good book. It's by Cleo. Well, let me just tell you, because I don't remember. Cleo Coyle, and Tracy had recommended it. It is book 1 of a coffee house series, and you can see I'm already on book 2 of this series because that one went by pretty quickly. It's a cozy mystery. It doesn't mean it's a shorter book or anything. I mean, it might be shorter than some, but it's still like 300 or 400 pages, I think, between 300 and 400. But I listened to it on Audible, and it's about, I don't know, 7 hours, 8 hours, but I really enjoy it. And I listen to it on, I usually go 1.7 speed, because that just makes it a lot easier for me, and I don't have to, you can hear things easier. I don't know, just however you like it, but I like to listen to it pretty fast. It's funny when somebody listens or comes in, or Chris comes in, he's like, my goodness, it sounds like you're like listening to, oh, I can't even think of it, the Chipmunks or something, but it's just, you get used to it. So I like it. And I colored in another book. So I have 7 books finished for the year so far, and that's fun. Let's see. Chris picked up Sam's Club, and we got a pie for a funeral. It says funeral pie and cold foam. Tracy had said that it was good. It's like French vanilla. I think it's International Delight brand, but it's cold foam that you can put on your cold coffee, or you can put it in your hot coffee. And I've tried both. It's way better on your cold coffee. And it's like flavored whipped cream, but it's not, I don't know, it's not as fluffy as whipped cream. It's more foamy, which would be cold foam. That would make sense. So, but it's really good. Good thing, because I got 2 of them with my Sam's Club order. I don't know if I will rebuy, because I think it's going to take me a long time to get through what I have, and then it's definitely an extra bougie thing. It's not a necessity for sure. I went to Starbucks on the way to work and on the way home from work that day, and I had ordered Chris a Blackstone grill for, just because I love them, and I knew he'd like it, and we were talking about it at work, and somebody at work had said that they have one and they love it, love it, love it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get one for my Christopher. So I did, and it arrived. He was so surprised and so happy. he's working on seasoning it now. So we haven't officially used it because it got cold later in the week and we were gone a lot of the weekend. So he's working on it, and hopefully by this weekend we'll be able to use it. I got to talk to my son, and Chris brought home Mitchell's tacos for dinner that day, which was very nice. I had to work late. On Tuesdays, I don't usually get home until around 6. And let's see, Wednesday, I worked from home. I had a coffee chat with Tracy. I was grumpy this day. I had to do chores, and they just seemed to never end. It was one of those times when, you have to get the trash bags and you're using the last trash bag. So then you have to refill your trash bag thing. You go to use the litter and you're on the last litter. So you have to get the new litter out. I mean, it was like anything that needed to be refilled or redone had to be. And I was grumpy because I wanted to get upstairs to start work. I had something going on, and it seemed like I couldn't do it because everything I started to do never seemed to end. And it was fine. And I was fine in a half hour, and just telling myself it was dumb, I knew, but it was, you just sometimes just get that way. And like I had to feed the birds or fill the bird feeders. It was litter, trash, clean the fridge, the floors, the salt and pepper needed to be, it was just everything, but it was fine. And then I made potato soup, and it was so good. It was a crock pot recipe, but I changed it to on the stove. It was so good, and we ate it with some bacon bread. The doodle of the day is Madonna, so there's my funny chinned Madonna. I ordered an Easter outfit for Hazel. We were watching Blacklist. There was a funeral that day, and I ended up not going. I was going to say I don't like funerals, but then nobody likes funerals, and sometimes you just, as an adult, you have to suit up and show up. But this was one that I didn't really have to, and I did have a work conflict, so it turned out okay, but it was somebody from church, and I'd never met the person, but so I don't feel awful. I didn't feel obligated to go, but I had thought about it. Thursday, let's see, Chris had to work late. I was working on my sweater. I did make some cold coffee, and that's when I tried the cold foam. I worked on some of my March doodles. The doodle of the day for today was clown. I talked to my son. I made chicken tacos. I put it in the crock pot, but then I actually changed it and made it into burritos, and it was really good. I'm listening to the song Just Breathe. I just love that song. I don't even know. Pearl Jam sings it, and I know Willie Nelson has a version of it. It's just such a good song, and I was listening to it on repeat that day. I don't know exactly why, but I needed to hear it, I guess. And I ordered Easter shoes for Hazel this day. I got a Polar Pop from Chris, who brings one to me every day, and I got a gift from Okie Plans, and I filmed it this day. I have it posted so you guys can see that if you're interested, but she was so sweet to send me a little birthday present. And that is that, I think. And then now we are in March. So let's go to March 1st, which was Friday. Worked from home. I did my menu plan. Roxy and I did go to a place called Titus for donuts. Oh my gosh, they have the best donuts. And they do this one thing, I don't even know what they call it, but it's almost like an elephant ear. If you guys have had those, it's like a crispy fried dough with cinnamon sugar on it. Oh, I love cinnamon sugar, especially on donuts or cinnamon rolls or buns, or sign me up, please. So that's what I got. I'm listening to On What Grounds. I went to Walgreens to pick up some pictures, and we went to bed really early that day because Chris had to work. He had to get up at 3:30 on Saturday to go to work. So we went to bed early. I kind of stayed up and watched some TV, but we did go to dinner, and we had steak and potato and onion rings, and then we went and got a cold brew coffee. I mailed a couple cards, Tracy's birthday present. I did paint my nails, and I didn't put in the sample color. Like, I try to do that. Tracy does it, and like she'll just put a little swatch of the color on here. I actually have it up here. I could do it, but I haven't yet. The doodle of the day was gift. I uploaded some videos. I filmed a couple videos, and yeah, got some cards ready. And then Saturday, Chris had mandatory work. And then I met him at a place called McAllister's for a sandwich and soup. Actually, I had a sandwich and salad. And then I finished On What Grounds, and I started the book 2 through the grinder. Very good. They're fun, cozy. It's like Lifetime. No, not even Lifetime. It's more like a Hallmark movie in a book form. They're good. After Chris worked, I met him at Hobby Lobby and I got some Easter goodies, and the people in Lafayette where we were driving me crazy because they drove like idiots. It was insane. So I put a little struggle bus with a flat tire up here. I was just ready to be home, and I even put love being home, and I found a little home video or home sticker to put it there. We went to Sonic, and then we also went to Fresh and Time and got something for dinner. We got these chicken stuffed with asparagus and provolone, and it's just like a chicken breast that they have stuffed with the things, and you just bake it. So good. And we had asparagus on the side. Ooh-wee. It was a really top-notch dinner. We were watching Sopranos, and I was knitting. I did take out some cash. I had to go to the ATM, and I cleaned a little bit of the house. And the doodle of the day is vase. And I love this spread too. That little bee is so cute. Love. And then yesterday was a fabulous day. Katie came here to go to church, which she does often. And we went to go visit Alex, and he's doing great. And we had such a good time. And Katie went with us. We took Fazoli so we could all eat together. And then we walked around and just talked. And it was just a fabulous day. I met one of the advisors named Steven. He was very nice. We listened to a sermon in the car. We had gone to church that day. Actually, Katie went to 2 churches that day. She went to an 8 o'clock service at her school church, and then she went to the 10 o'clock at our home church. And then we listened to a sermon from John Bevere. I had never heard of him before that I can recall, but it was very good. It was called The Awe of God, if you are interested. But we just had a fantastic day. Katie's friend sent her a song, and it got stuck in my head. I'm still singing it. It was really cute, and he made it up, and he's got a really good voice. Day 3 was confetti, so there's my little confetti, and it's glittery. I don't know if you can see that, but it's cute. And then we're on Monday today, so you'll have to wait for that until next week. But I had a really good week. I'm doing really well. I'm so proud of my kids and everything that they're doing, and we're just doing great. So I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers that you guys have been sending my way, and know that I am sending them back. And God bless you all. Have a great week. Bye-bye.